everyone, and welcome to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are on a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And yes, I do have to say off the bat, apologies for the lack of videos. It has been a weird time, I should say, anyway. But who gives a crap? Because Liverpool have just destroyed Watford by 5-0. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the post-match show. And yeah, Liverpool absolutely battered Ranieri's Watford side. And look, I think pretty much Liverpool didn't get out of first gear at all in the game and pretty much made Watford look like kids at times. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think is today's man of the match. I know there might be a few different people in other people's minds. Of course, Bobby Firmino scoring a hat-trick, which was, fantastic to see as well. And of course, Mohamed Salah again showing and proving why he is the best footballer in the world at this present moment in time. And of course, Sadio Mane getting his 100th Premier League goal as well, which is absolutely fantastic as well. But I say hi to a few of you guys. I couldn't ask for a better performance. Watford were due a battering from us. Never been easy at Watford for us. Fantastic win. I can't stay as I'll be watching my local team, Carlisle, at 3 p.m. No problem, Chris. I know plenty of games are happening at the moment. I believe Leicester, Manchester United are on right now, and and I think was it Man City, Burnley as well. But I had to come on live. Like I said, apologies for the lack of videos. I'm not gonna hide behind it and go, yep, this, that, and the other. To be honest with you guys, I've been a little bit demotivated, then you could say, to make videos on the channel. Hopefully, I'll be, coming up then with new videos. It's been a weird thing at the moment with me, but we are back, and hopefully, we can, continue with this moment anyway. Helen says hi anyway. Hello, Helen. Hopefully on a fantastic day, Bellum. Also, hopefully Chris as well. They win as well. They game at 3 p.m. But yeah, sorry for the lack of videos as well. Hello, bro. Hello, Chris. Very good away win. No more remembering our last match at Watford was the SAR show last time, the 29th of February 2020. And hello, Helen, as well. Yeah, now we'll definitely remember Liverpool's last game at Watford, and it was a 5-0 battering there anyway. Great win. Mane 100 goals, no pens. Yeah, fantastic record for Sadio Mane. And again, Sadio Mane is one of those guys that just gets forgotten about. I know we talk about, in terms of Premier League, we talk about Salah, we talk about Lukaku, Ronaldo, and that. Sadio Mane is up there, one of the best forwards in Premier League, not only just in this Premier League, era, in terms of the whole Premier League eras. Sadio Mane is up there for sure, in terms of quality. Good match, so good to watch it. It was like training match. Watford didn't turn up. I will give Pozo family 6 months. To be fair, I don't even think he might get that. Look, it's hard for Watford at the moment, isn't it, guys? Because of course, at the moment, look, Watford are Watford. They'll sack a manager for looking the wrong way, practically. And I think it's one of these things, isn't it, where I think people, if you're going to Watford, unless you're like, for me, I don't know what classes are successful for Watford and what they would do. Of course, today they've got battered by us, and and they've got Chelsea coming up. I think they've got Man United and Man City in the next month or two. So it's going to be a very, very hard time for Ranieri. And look, he's going to need a January transfer window to try and bolster that squad, because for me at the moment, I look at that squad and it's very championship level. Danny Rose today getting battered, not only by Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Naby Keita on the right-hand side, Bobby, Sadio. Whenever they had a go with that, that Watford left-hand side, it just constantly got battered. And Danny Rose, for me, he looked shocking, didn't he? The comment out. Balam says Salah was good, and Firmino, mate, they were unbelievable today. Hi, Mark says Helen anyway. Firmino says Balam. I think that was when I was saying who's man of the match. Hi, Balam as well. Let me quickly go back up because there was a comment from Arthur saying hi, Mark and Ballum as well. I'm good. Tarkana says Helen. Doug's in. Wow, away game that went well, really well. 5-0. What a win. Mo Salah is the best player in the world of football right now on current form. Glad to see Firmino's hat-trick too. Mane's 100th Premier League goal. Too filthy. Mo, you never walk alone. Yeah, he was, mate. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, Mo Salah proving yet again that he is the best footballer in world football. I don't give a shit. I'll read Bellum's comment in a brief moment. I don't give a shit who anyone is suggesting is the best player in the world at this present moment in time. Mohamed Salah is undoubtedly the best player in world football at the minute. And of course, everyone's saying at the moment, can he do it against Madrid in midweek? I think he can. I think he can do it against every other team, or any team in the world at the moment. From minute one, you could tell Mo was up for this game, and like he spoke afterwards the game. They're after the title. Mo's already said this, and he said it, after the City game, that he was disappointed not getting 3 points and disappointed that Liverpool couldn't get the 3 points. And the fact that he's already mentioning the title, I know we are miles away from that, and we're very much miles away from the title. But if he's already mentioning it, and if he's mentioning it, the team's mentioning it, and of course it's a 3-horse race between us, Chelsea, and Manchester City. Hopefully, Brentford can do a job against Chelsea later on. But it's that momentum. Liverpool didn't get out of first gear today, and we won 5-0. Like, that's impressive. Imagine a Liverpool that's in the third, fourth, fifth gear, could batter teams 6-7-0. And the fact as well that we are, I think, apart from of course, the City game last, and of course, I think Burnley, we've scored over 3 goals, in each game this season. So Liverpool are scoring goals, and we didn't use, Jota today. Jota was unused, so I would suspect Jota will probably play against Atletico in the week, unless, of course, Jurgen changes his mind. But for me, at the minute, there's no one better than Mo Salah, and there's no other better team in Europe in the minute than Liverpool. Liverpool are proving that, this squad, remember back in the transfer window, we were all asking for a transfer, and look, there is transfers I think all of us would be asking for, to help with the squad. But this squad at the moment is providing, such a high quality level of football, and just proving, when Liverpool have the main 11 and main 15 and 16, Liverpool are the best team in Europe, and at the minute, I think we are proving we are the best team in Europe at the present moment in time. Anyway, I would say a bad reason, but one reason I wanted LFC to win was because they have Old Trafford FC goalkeeper who is not good. Go pro goalkeeper. He is terrible, and we win. Yeah, Ben Foster, he didn't have the best of days, did he? To be fair. Ballum also says Naby played and did good minutes. Yeah, it's the 4th game he's had in 8 days, I think, or 9 days, something like that. So Naby is racking up those games. The fitness is in there with Naby Keita. I'm good, thanks, Mark. And you? Helen says Watford need to protest against the Posio family. Get them out of the disgusting the club. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? What's happening there? And look, I honestly don't know what's going on. Apologies for the lighting as well. It's the sun. The sun was, to be fair, the whole game the sun wasn't out, and then for some reason they want to come out when I'm live. So apologies for the background. More away matches though. Atleti, Preston, and everything tricky away game. Yeah, United as well. United next week. It's a very, very tough game. Well, tough couple of games we've got coming up. I think as well, then we got Brighton at the end of the month. I was supposed to be going to that game, but sadly I'm not going now. Salah is better than world class IMO, so far above every other players at 29. Helen, he is. There's only, especially today's goal was better than last week's, 2 weeks ago's, and that's hard to go up, then you could say. But the fact that it's the fact that Liverpool, there's no one better in the Premier League, and the only other person that I think has ever looked this good is Lionel Messi. I think Messi is the only person that could do what that Salah's done this season. And Messi, he's not having a good year at PSG, and they'll look at it and you'll go, it's the fact that Liverpool will just go on and I've seen Mark saying they got to tie Salah down. Yeah, absolutely, and I absolutely agree with that. The fact that the reported, what's name is 300k, 350k, like just do it, Liverpool. And I tweeted something out yesterday. If you guys aren't following us on Twitter, the Decop Council on Twitter, but Guy Neville yesterday, on that Sky Sports thing saying that, Salah wants to move to Madrid, the Barcelonas and things like that. He doesn't. He clearly doesn't. He loves Liverpool Football Club, and Liverpool Football Club love him. And FSG need to see this and go, you want £300,000 per week? Fine. There's the dotted line to sign. And that is what they need to do. And I don't think I don't think they're in a rush. I don't think Mo Salah's in a rush. I don't think FSG are in a rush. I think, look, like Jurgen said, there's contract talks have been said, they've been opened, and pretty much Liverpool are just calm about it. Whether or not they should be is another question, but that is another video in itself anyway. But going to Watford anyway is fantastic, wasn't it? Hope everything is good with college and work, university. Connor, hope to catch you at Doug's Friday LFC chat show. Good away win, on to the next. Absolutely, yeah, everything's fine. But like I said, just been a bit demotivated a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Don't know why, I just have. And yeah, hopefully that's passed now and we can just move on forward. Anyway, a clean sheet also, it will help the young goalkeeper. Yeah, Kelleher didn't have much to do. I think he saved a shot, didn't he? It went on the post, but apart from that, did fantastic today. Was there when needed to be, same as Ali, realistically. And to be awfully honest, though, like we read that comment with Mark. It's the fact that with Kelleher in goal, I think everyone is comfortable. With Adrian in goal, we're all uncomfortable. So yeah, I think pretty much we're all sound with Kelleher in goal. My sister and her hubby are long-serving supporters, and I really feel for them. Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it? What's happening with Watford, but until they're bought out, nothing's going to change there, unfortunately. I hope Alisson and Fabinho are been doing light training and ready for midweek. Well, they are in Spain at the minute, ready for the squad to come out to Madrid. So, fingers crossed they are a-okay. Sell Origi and give Salah the wages. Maybe. Salah is settling in at LFC with family. Oscar is nearby and friends with Mane. He needs to sign ASAP. Don't worry, lads. Like Bellum, I'm surprised we kept Adrian. Adrian Sandling should have leave. To be fair, I think Adrian was kept for. I think Jurgen has said this. I think he said that there was no other better option, and plus, he's apparently a really good guy behind the scenes and that. So, and that is why I think Jurgen, squad morale, isn't it? He doesn't want to break that away. Same with, was it Andy Lonergan? Andy Lonergan was, a really, really good character, behind the scenes. Sorry to sound so Brendan Rodgers-ish, but, he was really good behind the scenes. And I think that's the same with Adrian. I think if you watch, I think it was Liverpool's kit behind the scenes, him and Thiago having a laugh. So I think that's just a little snip, anyway, of what it is anyway. But, going back onto the game, for me, Liverpool didn't get out of first gear at all. Mo Salah again proving, he is the best footballer in world football. Sadio Mane getting his 100th Premier League goal, which of course, with Salah doing, a couple of weeks ago, it's just a nice added bonus that we've got two fantastic African players. And for me, they are up there with the best. We talk about Didier Drogba, is the best. I would still say he is. When Mo Salah is finished, it will be undoubtedly Mohamed Salah. In terms of, when we look back at Premier League African players, Mane and Salah will be up there. Remember when Aubameyang was in that conversation? Not anymore. But yeah, both of them fantastic. And the whole squad, we didn't miss Fabinho. I think pretty much everyone was a little bit cautious about that. I think pretty much like, oh, we might miss Fabinho, we might miss the machine in the midfield, but no, Hendo in the six, reliable as always. Naby, as Liz would say, James friggin' Milner was fantastic today. And he was truly, truly fantastic. Age is just a number when it comes to James Milner. But yeah, man of the match. I'm gonna say Bobby Firmino. It was good for him to come back into the side. With Jota pretty much keeping that false nine position to himself when Bobby has been back. Of course, Bobby was out, wasn't he? But just that, and I think as well, just everything what Bobby did today. At times he did have that sloppy pass, but made up with it with the goals and just the silky passes at times as well. Mo Salah is very, very close with that goal. I'm not gonna lie, but checking that I thought something was going off in the corner. But yeah, it's Mo Salah for me. He's so close to getting man of the match just for that goal. But it has to go to Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino got a hat trick, so it's fantastic for him to be able to come back and score a fantastic hat trick. Anyway, what else do we have? Bellum says no injuries, hopefully, so overall is good. Mane scored, which was good, and a hat trick for Roberto. Yeah, Bobby Firmino. To be fair, it was weird, like how his name is actually Roberto, but we all call him Bobby. As Greenwood just scored. That's horrible. Ballum assist for the old man, James Milner, and Nico got an assist. I think, yeah, Nico did get an assist for Bobby. Nice for Nico. He's practically, was he third choice right back behind Trent and James Milner. So, yeah, it's a bit bad, but it's good. And then Ballum saying, if Salah doesn't get Premier League Player of the Month of October, it will be bad. If Ronaldo's nominated, he's got no chance, lad. Anyway, but for me, guys, Bobby Firmino, man of the match. It's going to be a tough week coming up, of course. We've got Atletico Madrid, and of course, we've got Manchester United next Sunday. So that's going to be very, very interesting anyway. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the post-match reaction. It's been a pleasure as always. Like I said, apologies for the lack of videos. I was meant to do a video about Newcastle takeover. We still might do something about that, and of course we was going to be doing a special on Mohamed Salah. We still are going to do that, and it was called Mohamed Salah Best in the World, because at the moment he is the best in the world. But in terms of today, Liverpool didn't get out of first gear. It was absolutely fantastic to see at times. Just the slick play, and Watford looking like a League One side at times. I know I've said their team is a Championship side, but Ranieri has a real job there. But of course, it's hard to tell against the Liverpool side that just completely destroyed them, isn't it? But everyone looked good. Mo, but like another world-class goal. Bobby getting a hat trick, and of course Sadio Mane again is 100th Premier League goal. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. Please stay safe, everyone. Please hit the subscribe button as well if you're watching for the first time, and I will see you all next time.